With the re-release of WB's platform fighter MultiVersus, 3 new fighters have been added to the roster: Joker, Jason Voorhees, and Banana Guard. Quite the range of villains there. Since Banana Guard is a pretty simple character compared to the other two, and we only got a brief window to play this preview build, we made a quick breakdown of Joker and Jason's movesets and threw in a few tips to help get you started. These notes will be primarily for 1v1 matches and not duos, but many of the principles could be applied to both modes. Joker is classified as a mage in MultiVersus, the same class as another gadget character, Bugs Bunny. But while Joker does have some misdirection in his toolkit, he's more conventional than he first appears. He has a long-reach side air attack and advancing side air special, a strong grounded up attack, and a side attack combo that can link into his side special after the second hit for a fairly reliable kill move. His down attack and air neutral special can both be charged and stored with the same meter by jumping or dodging before letting the move go. Both moves have armor break properties, and the neutral air special also applies damage over time. One of his more unique attacks is his down special, which has 2 different moves that come out of it. If you press the special button again, a cannon will damage foes that are close by with substantial knockback. If you press the attack button, however, it will instead create a jack-in-the-box that knocks opponents upwards, setting them up for a juggle. His side special is also great for securing unexpected kills as the trajectory changes as he holds it. When used in the air, the side special changes to a horizontal attack with a crowbar, which is helpful for returning to the stage or chasing enemies that are knocked off. His up special isn't amazing for recovery, but leaves a balloon behind that either you or a teammate can ride into enemies to knock them back. His neutral special contains armor, and will shock enemies that are too close to you, or that try to attack you. The range is pretty small and there's a lot of recovery on it, although the recovery can be cancelled by dodging out of it. His neutral attack is probably the hardest to keep track of as he cycles through suits, all of which have different effects. Hearts don't hit on the way out, but will hit when returning to you. Diamonds stick to enemies before exploding, and spades throw multiple cards at once. Keep an eye on which card you have available while playing Joker or when playing against him, so you don't get tagged by one of the tricky heart cards. All in all, Joker doesn't do anything too crazy, but has a solid all-around toolkit with a few tricks up his sleeve. Victory! Jason is classified as a tank, and to me, actually has the more interesting moveset, both from the perspective of character flavor, folding beds and sleeping bags are both involved, and playstyle. His big gimmick is that he can give himself gray health that will eventually turn into damage with his neutral special. While the gray health buff is activated, he won't receive any knockback from enemy attacks, he moves faster, and does better damage and knockback himself. The effect ends when he's taken enough damage to get rid of his gray health, or if he performs an attack. This buff is great for edge guarding as it gives you a chance to activate it before launching an attack you can just tank through, such as his charge neutral attack. The other big move of note is his grounded and air side special, which sees him fading into the mist and reappearing a short distance away, with quite a familiar sound cue. It can be useful for getting back on stage, and while you would think this move would have a hitbox at the end of it, if it even had one at all, it's actually at the beginning, and does significant knockback. Unfortunately, it has a rather long startup and recovery, so if it's baited out by your opponent, you could be in for a world of hurt. It also can be used to get around trap characters' movesets like Rick or Bugs, and can be a quick way to get behind someone ready to launch an attack. Be careful not to overuse it though. Jason's other strong property is that he has multiple grab attacks. The third hit of his side attack combo, his down special, his air neutral special, and his grounded up special are all grabs. This is significant in MultiVersus because grabs break armor, making Jason uniquely strong at powering through armor attacks like Superman or Shaggy's neutral charge attacks. One move I found myself using quite a bit as well is his air down special. If you input it close enough to the ground, he'll do 2 attacks instead of 1 even if the first doesn't connect. It can be a great way to catch opponents off guard. The air up special does almost nothing in terms of recovery, but covers a wide range, great for keeping falling enemies scared. For the rest of his grounded normals, he has a chargeable stomp on his down attack that sends enemies upward, and he attacks with the chargeable folding bed for his up attack, which has considerable knockback. To round out his moveset, we have his air attacks. His neutral air attack swings his axe in an arc under him, and the hitbox goes out further to the side than you would think as well, making it useful in combos. His side air attack is pretty slow, but does considerable damage and knockback. His air down attack bounces enemies off the ground for follow-ups and spikes for a finish. And his air up attack is a double machete stab with more active frames than you would think, which is good for mixing in with his air up special to keep enemies airborne. Use your gray health buff to secure kills, his big swings to outrange foes, and grab enemies through their armor, and you'll be folding them up like a cheap mattress in no time. That's our quick overview of 2 of the new characters coming to MultiVersus. Are you excited to jump back in after the long wait? Be sure to let us know in the comments below, and we'll leave you with a full match here so you can see the characters in action. And for everything else gaming, you're already in the right place. IGN.
Corner pocket! This is fun! Joker here! We'll see who has the last laugh. Ta-da! From the bottom of the deck. Let's fight dirty. Up goes the weasel. Up here. Live ammo. How's that feel?
Match point, blue team.
Not the first time I've been resurrected. Let's fight dirty. Let's rattle your cage. Ooh, chances.
Match point, red team.